Hello, good evening and welcome to Prime Business. I am Pius Kojobaka. Some of the oil marketing companies are projecting further reduction in fuel prices in the coming weeks. That is, if the city's current performance is sustained. More in this report.
A look at the numbers has shown that prices of petroleum products within 1 month and a week, that is from October this year, have gone down by almost 10%. The development can be described as a record when it comes to price reviews at the pumps and the margin of reduction. This has been influenced by the city's sharp appreciation against the dollar in October and declining crude prices, as well as finished petroleum products on the market. The country window has even shown that some oil marketing companies have reduced prices by more than what industry data had projected. Some of the oil marketing firms have told Joy Business that if oil-producing countries set to marginally increase production in the coming weeks, crude prices could fall further, that is, if the city is able to sustain its current good run. If that happens, we could be assured of another drastic reduction in fuel prices at the pumps in the coming weeks. Under the current price deregulation policy, price of petroleum products are supposed to be reviewed every 2 weeks. So, we are set for another review at the pumps on November 16, 2025, and if the current variables are maintained, then consumers should brace themselves for a huge drop in prices at the pumps. This could go a long way to help reduce the prices of goods and services and the overall cost of living.
The Volta River Authority says it is working to add up to 1,800 megawatts of power to Ghana's generation capacity over the next 5 years to strengthen its position in the regional power export market. Speaking to Joy Business at the authority's annual stakeholder meeting, Board Chairman Jabesh Emisatha said the plan aligns with VRA's long-term growth and sustainability agenda.
The Volta River Authority's annual stakeholder meeting, Board Chairman Jabesh Emisatha reaffirmed the authority's commitment to sustaining Ghana's leadership in power generation and export. The expansion plan forms part of VRA's broader strategy to invest in new technologies, renewable energy, and system reliability improvement to meet future demand.
We will add on quite a lot. We will target to try to meet all the increase in demand in the country and maintain our export position as well. So we are talking about currently the estimate is that every year the country needs to add about 350 megawatts. So we'll be looking at doing that. So in the next 5 years, we should be adding something like 1,600, 1,800 megawatts. The challenges regarding, for instance, the biggest factor is the the exchange loss. The exchange loss is just due to the exchange rate changing underneath us, because quite a bit of our equipment and our imports and the crude oil that we use and even the gas we use is denominated in dollars. So as the cedi slides, it creates a huge loss for us.
Director General of the State Interest and Governance Authority, Michael Pesa-White, urged the VRA to take advantage of the current stability of the Ghana cedi to improve its operational performance and financial standing going into next year.
We are experiencing some forex stability now. The expectation is that VRA will ride on that and ensure that they maximize their profitability and ensure that beyond profitability they are able to pay dividends to the states when we come back here or elsewhere in 2025 for our AGM as well. So in a sense, we have just given VRA a benchmark by which we will judge them next year, that they are not only expected to make profits, but they must pay dividend to the state as well.
With the planned expansion, the VRA is positioning itself to meet both domestic and regional energy needs, supporting Ghana's goal of becoming a major power hub in West Africa.
More within the energy space, the Renewable Energy Forum Africa has announced its upcoming annual investment forum for renewable energy scheduled for December 3rd and 4th of 2025. The event, which will be held under the official patronage of the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition, aims to foster dialogue and investment in Ghana's renewable energy space. Here's more.
At a press conference to announce the annual investment forum for renewable energy, Chairman of AGI's energy sector, Kwame Jantwa, urged government to pay closer attention to Ghana's energy generation mix. He proposed that solar energy be prioritized for residential use, allowing conventional energy sources to support industrial production.
One of the major things that we need to look at in Ghana with the generation mix is where we can move solar into residential, so that quite a lot of residential homes would have solar. And then the conventional energy we now push into industry. So we give ourselves a time, let's say give ourselves for the next 10 years. If we can move solar into residential and into places like hospitals and schools, individuals take control of their own electricity production. And then the conventional power then goes into industry, where we can now build big industry.
Deputy Head of Cooperation at the Embassy of Switzerland in Ghana, Magdalena Woods, revealed that Switzerland is partnering with Ghana to connect and strengthen the solar energy link between the ECG and NETCO power grids.
This project provides technical assistance, capacity building, and infrastructure to connect solar PV systems to the power distribution grids of ECG and NETCO. It will encourage both public and private to invest in solar energy generation, enabling them to feed excess power into the grid. This will enhance grid stability, reduce blackouts, and provide system owners with energy credits as pay for feeding excess power into the grid. Our goal is to install 12,000 solar PV systems generating 62.5 megawatts green electricity.
Chief Executive of the African Solar Industry Association, John Van Zeyen, also stressed the need for Ghana to implement the right policies to harness the full potential of solar energy for national development.
We've reached that point where technology, price, and demand is met at the same time. I'm not going to bore you with details, maybe we'll talk about it during the conference, but we're really like at the beginning of a solar tsunami in Africa. A very brilliant future for solar now, and luckily there are some countries that understand that now is the time to organize to define the right policies to take advantage of the benefits of solar energy in the end for the economy and for the people, because this is what we need in Africa. We need electricity to run, and solar is one of the solutions.
The upcoming forum is expected to bring together key stakeholders, policymakers, and investors to explore opportunities and strategies for accelerating renewable energy investment in Ghana's journey towards a sustainable and resilient energy future.
Away from the energy sector, the Bank of Ghana has cautioned the public, especially traders in the various marketplaces, to desist from engaging unlicensed financial institutions who flood the markets, promising savings and investment facilities. According to the central bank, excising restraint and due diligence are key to safeguarding deposits. Here's a report.
The central bank says everyone dealing with financial institutions must first ascertain whether the institution is licensed by any of the financial regulations authorities. Head of Corporate Reporting and Financial Literacy Office at the Bank of Ghana, Mr. Augustine Amwako Donko, made the call when the central bank organized a sensitization program for the informal sector in Koforidua on financial literacy.
To do business with any financial institution, the first thing that should come to your mind, the first thing that you should look out for, the first question to which you should seek the answer is this institution licensed, supervised, regulated by any of the financial regulatory authorities? For the financial regulatory authorities, we have the National Pensions Regulatory Authority, we have the National Insurance Commission, we have the Securities and Exchange Commission, and then Bank of Ghana. If any financial institution is inviting you to come do business with them, and you cannot vouch, you cannot confirm that they are licensed by any of these institutions, we advise that to stay away.
He added that anyone dealing with unregulated financial institutions indulge and condone in illegality himself.
The reason is, if you go do business with an unlicensed institution, you are dealing or you are involving yourself in an illegality. If anything happens, the Bank of Ghana is unable to assist you. More often than not, what we find out is that before we even come to the point where we want to take action against such unlicensed institutions, security going after them and stuff like that, because they know what they are doing, they would have absconded. Sometimes you even go after their bank accounts because from day one, they knew what they were doing, there's nothing in the bank. So the point is, it becomes difficult for Bank of Ghana and for that matter, even the security agencies to fight for you. Avoid unlicensed institutions.
Some participants spoke with JoyNews.
Na me so mini bank bia ye adwuma na me sika ka ho esan said the omo chen na ye ko bie account a ye misa bisa ne ma bia o se ye bisa bisa ne tin ma misa etin anko wie me ye kra
o mama yen so ehun se bank na e wo ho no e ba ye se e ba be bo ma yen adwuma so ayeden etumpon
na ne nyam so mama kan me hu se menim de wo form na me nya se me pagya me ho.
Maxwell Kudako report for JoyNews.
You're still watching Prime Business. We have more stories for you shortly. Hello, welcome back to Prime Business. Chief Executive of Vanguard Assurance, Frederick Adotesaka, says Vanguard Assurance will continue to prioritize customers by ensuring speedy claims processes and innovative insurance solutions. He made these remarks on the sidelines of a lecture organized as part of activities to mark the 50th anniversary of Vanguard Assurance here in Accra.
Established in October 1974, Vanguard Assurance has grown into one of Ghana's leading insurance providers, known for reliability and innovation. With over 15 branches and 700 agents nationwide, the first Ghanaian-owned private insurance firm continues to offer tailored solutions to businesses and the general public. Speaking to the media on the sidelines of a commemorative lecture held as part of activities to celebrate its Golden Jubilee anniversary, Chief Executive of Vanguard Assurance, Frederick Adotesaka, touted the company's unrelenting service to its customers.
50 years in any business, the life of any business is a long time. It's been 2 generations so far. We are happy with how far we have come. We have come far because of our customers. And this occasion is just to be thankful and grateful to our customers for the support they have given us, for trusting in us, and believing in us to be the insurer of choice.
Highlighting the company's dedication to offering value to customers, he stated the company's commitment to swift claims payment and empathic customer service.
Same way we have been here because of our clients, we want to remain here again for the next 50 years. So it's all about offering value to our clients, being there for them when the unfortunate happens. When a claim crystallizes, it's all about the speed with which the claim is settled. That is not the moment to ask for too many documentations here and there. It's about empathizing with the client and making sure that you meet their needs as early as you can.
The lecture featured economist Kwame Pianim as guest speaker and was attended by the traditional ruler of Jobbing, Dasebre Otuo Sirbo II, members of the board, as well as practitioners in the insurance industry.
The Indian government has promised to double its higher education scholarship for Ghana to boost various sectoral economic development. It made this known at the MTN SME Ghana Awards to celebrate and encourage outstanding small and medium enterprises across the country. The following report has more.
The MTN SME Ghana Awards night sought to recognize the contribution of SMEs to Ghana's economic growth and motivate them to continue their impactful work while striving for greater excellence. In his address, Indian High Commissioner to Ghana, Sri Manish Gupta, revealed that the Indian government is doubling its higher education scholarship for Ghana, aimed at boosting various sectors of the Ghanaian economy.
We generously support higher education scholarships and capacity building programs in Ghana. In fact, I'm happy to share with you, from this year, we have doubled our higher education scholarships as well as technical and economic cooperation program for Ghana. In real numbers, this will translate to 500 slots fully financed and supported by the Government of India in various sectors of the Ghanaian economy. What we essentially believe, this development cooperation has to be demand-driven, based on the needs of the local economy.
Chief Enterprise Business Officer of MTN Ghana, Angela Mensah-Poku, reaffirmed MTN's commitment to supporting local businesses and investing in initiatives that empower entrepreneurs to foster innovation within the SME sector.
They are driving not only employment but GDP, and without them, whilst yes, we might call them micro, small businesses. There's nothing small about these businesses. The impact that they have is huge. This is why MTN has decided to sponsor these awards, because we believe in investing in our communities, and there is no better investment than investing in local businesses, because as soon as you are able to formalize and support local businesses, they grow to be large corporates, global entities, and that's what we're looking for through partnerships with the government, also public and private enterprise partnerships. We're able to do tremendous things.
Some award recipients expressed their excitement.
I'm here representing Akal Skills Development Academy. So it's a vocational training institute based in Kumasi. It's first of all it's an encouragement to the business, it's an encouragement to the team that their efforts are being seen, that their efforts are being appreciated, and it's also it's good recognition for the company as well, because winning this award will also show people or potential students that the fact that we've won this award means we are good at what we do and that we are worth them attending the school.
We deal in shea butter-based products which are suitable for all skin types, and then they are also unisex too as well. We feel very excited and very honored to be recognized amongst others. To receive this is such an honor.
The event reaffirmed the critical role of SMEs in driving Ghana's growth agenda and the need for continuous collaboration between the private sector and government to sustain their impact.
And to some other stories, Ghanaian marine pilots have returned from a specialist simulation course in China aimed at preparing them to handle ultra-large capsized vessels, I should say, I beg your pardon. We have details in this report for you.
The Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, in partnership with China's Ninshan Tian Manganese Industry Group, sent a 10-member delegation to Shanghai for a 10-day pilotage simulation training program. The course ran at the China Maritime Safety Administration training facilities and concluded at the New Alliance Marine Simulation Center. The intensive program focused on ship handling for Cape-sized bulk carriers of about 340 meters in length with drafts up to 16 meters. Pilots worked in high-fidelity bridge simulators to rehearse berthing, undocking, maneuvering in confined waters, tack coordination, and emergency response scenarios. The team lead, Captain Emmanuel Nseidu, Deputy Harbour Master Takrade, described the training as necessary and impactful.
As a leader for Team Ghana, I consider this experience a rewarding one, the one that is also impactful, most especially as it comes with a lot of knowledge sharing. It has impacted what we do. We are a team of 10 from Ghana, 8 of us being piloted, 2 tag masters. Already we are in the act, but coming to China to have this experience also gives us the opportunity to look at our operations from another perspective. And for me, I think this is going a long way to even impact what we do.
The Ghanaian delegation comprised Captain Emmanuel Nseidu, William Stanley, Captain Charles Zah, Justice Akko, Daniel Niamato, Prince JB, Samuel Yenzu, Ken Mensah, Ernest Evans-Ishen, and Isaac Obin. Ghana Ports and Harbours Authorities officials say the course forms part of a broader capacity building drive to ensure Ghana's ports are ready for bigger ships and growing trade volumes.
Vice President of the Insurance Brokers Association of Ghana and Managing Director of Olia NMG Insurance Brokers, Stephen Kwating Yabua, says the association will continue to engage key stakeholders to deepen understanding of the role of insurance brokers in the country. He spoke to Joy Business during the breast cancer screening exercise organized by the firm.
The breast cancer screening held in Accra was part of Olia NMG Insurance Brokers initiative to promote early detection and create awareness about breast cancer. President of the Insurance Brokers Association of Ghana, Stephen Kwating Yabua, says the association will intensify engagement with stakeholders to promote better understanding of the role of brokers in Ghana's insurance industry.
What we have noticed is that, in developed markets, nearly 80% of insurance policies are bought through brokers. We believe that the broker is the gateway to the insurance market because the broker helps the public to really understand the insurance policy they are buying. A lot of the time, the complaints and the confidence people sometimes don't have in the industry is that They are engaging directly with insurance companies with a standard form contract that are issued to them. They don't really understand. They give them the paper. Some of them don't even read at all. We are having a session at Accra City Hotel. We've invited people from various sectors, with the Ghana Medical Association, Chamber of Commerce, AGI, Ministry of Finance, some other agencies. So we are going to have an interaction sessions with them. The idea is that we want everybody to really understand who we are.
The event, themed Early Detection Saves Lives, attracted staff, clients, and residents in the community who took advantage of the free screening.
Ghana's professional consultants are being challenged to play a bigger role in national development. Speaking at the induction ceremony of the Institute of Certified Business Analysts and Consultants, the Vice-Chancellor of the Accra Technical University, Professor Amevi Akpebovi, urged greater collaboration with government to enhance professional standards.
Business analysts are being urged to play a greater role in driving Ghana's development through professional consultancy. Speaking at the induction ceremony of the Institute of Certified Business Analysts and Consultants, Vice-Chancellor of Accra Technical University, Professor Amevi Akpebovi, called for closer collaboration with government to promote innovation and professionalism in the sector.
I strongly believe that government, corporate bodies, and development agencies must deepen their collaboration with ICBAC to promote professional consultancy, standard as part of national economic development. If you wish to remain relevant in tomorrow's economy, you must become, first of all, chartered and certified. The world no longer rewards potential alone, it rewards validated competence. You must be validated. I am born, I am destined, I'm a genius, I can do this. They will no longer validate things like that. You need to validate this competence somewhere and be certified for it, and the confidence to sit at the decision-making table anywhere in the world.
President of the Institute, Dr. Richard Asase, emphasized on the need for business analysts.
Every business needs someone who will be in the back room, assessing all procedures, assessing all processes, and integrating every opportunity or leveraging on every opportunity that comes. And so, for that matter, the analysts, or the work of the analyst is very important, because if you don't have someone who is checking or assessing all your processes, all your systems to be sure that everything is going on well, you might be in business, you might think you are making profit, but there are a lot of loopholes and challenges that you will not be aware of.
New members were inducted at both the doctoral and professional levels, with Abraham Okole emerging overall best student and Professor Gladys Amakwoti named best student at the doctoral fellow level.
I see it as a stepping in the sky, falling among people with common vision, with the aim and the mindset to transform Africa and the world at large to a possible means of survival for humanity.
A skill to be able to know what products will sell, how to interpret the data. If we are doing a certain kind of business and it's not selling, the data you get and how you interpret it will help you to be able to advance your business more.
The Institute of Certified Business Analysts and Consultants says it remains committed to strengthening international partnerships to give members global recognition.
That's it for Prime Business. Thank you so much for watching. Prime Sports is next. I am Pius Kojubaka.